Is Octopath a good RPG that's worth playing? No. It's a phenomenal game that you need to play if you love JRPGs.
A world of knowledge awaits.
I've played this game twice now, once on the Nintendo Switch and now through the PC. And let me tell you, the PC version feels like a different game because the graphics they're just quite a bit better. They're still super fun on the Nintendo Switch, but PC, yeah, it is better. Why have I played the game twice? Obviously, I enjoyed it a lot, but what are the real reasons behind why this game is so incredible? There's 4 different reasons. One, the pixel graphics, I think, are just amazing. This is the game that has kickstarted this whole revolution of 2.5 HD graphics in-game. It's going to be a big movement going into the future. We already have seen games coming out, Triangle Strategy by the same company, and also other games coming out by other developers that implement a similar style for their games. I think it looks really cool. The old version of me playing my old games on the Super Nintendo, Final Fantasy VI, stuff like that, I thought those were super fun, and they are super fun, but this just adds a whole new dimension that just makes you feel like you're more a part of it. The other aspect that I love about this game are the stories, and I feel like those two combined, the 2.5 HD along with the stories, I feel kind of like I'm watching a play, each individual storyline of the 8 main characters. It feels like I'm watching a play for each of their lives. It's a lot of fun. I enjoyed that aspect of it a lot. Third thing that really draws me into everything, aside from the graphics and the storylines, is the music. It really encompasses a wide range of emotion. Depending on where you're at in the storyline, you can have happy music going on, and it really makes you feel like it's a happy time, and then other times, in a depressing or sad part of a story, it'll feel much more gloomy. It draws you into the game, and it makes you feel kind of a part of the world, which is cool. Fourth reason that I love the game is the combat, the game mechanics of how you fight different enemies and whatnot. Turn-based strategy RPGs sometimes get a little repetitive. I think, they're fun, they have their place, each and every one of them, but I really like the battle mechanics as it introduces breaking systems of the enemies that you have. They have armor that you can break down and then they become weak, as well as a boost system for your characters that allows them to put extra effort into any one of their abilities as well. It adds a lot of fun dynamics and how to play the game, and you can have a lot of different strategy with that. Now, there's 2 things about the game that I wish were a little bit different, but it's okay. One, it goes along with the music. Yes, I love the music. I wish there was a bit more variety, especially when it comes to the boss fights. I felt like they could have added more to the boss fights with changing up the music a bit. That would require more resources. I understand not every game can do that, and they were probably tight on their budget, even though it's from Square Enix and they have a lot of budget, but you get the idea. That's one of the things I wish they added a little bit more, but that's nitpicking. The second thing and this one really is something that I didn't like about the game, and probably the only thing that really frustrated me the first time I played it through, because I never got to this point because of this. The true final boss that you face, you have to fight 8 other fairly difficult bosses to even attempt fighting that boss. There's no saving after beating those 8 bosses. You can't save after that to save your progress and then go and challenge the final boss. You have to do that whole sequence all together to even get to the chance of fighting the final boss. Instead of going and fighting the boss and trying them again, you feel more like you have to go and level up a bunch more. And yes, there's an aspect to every turn-based JRPG game that you have to level up a bunch. I get that, and I enjoy that aspect. I felt like it was kind of an unnecessary amount that you have to do to get to the final boss and feel like you can actually beat him. Aside from those 2 points, the game truly is amazing, and if you are a turn-based RPG fan, you need to try this game out.